It's 6:48. Glad you joined us today on this Monday edition of the Tennessee Valley this morning. 62 degrees, a little humid out there, but it's not going to get too warm. It looks like we may have some rain in the forecast. Thunderstorms called for in the forecast today, so take your umbrella with you. We're glad that you joined us today. We're back to talk about a fashion show. We mentioned this was it about a month or so,
yes,
Michelle?
A month ago, yes.
We talked about it, and there was so much interest generated that we decided to tell you about it again as the date gets a lot closer. And I have with me Michelle McCulley, the fashion show designer, I guess. What do we call you? Just
Well, my family,
producer.
Yes, they call me the fashionista in Aggravated.
Fashionista.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yes.
And with her, of course, her husband, Pastor Patrick McCulley, and you're with the River Worship Center in
Yes.
Delano, the
Delano.
big city of Delano.
That's
I love
right.
Delano. It's just such a wonderful, unique little community and a lot of good people out there.
It is.
You're sporting some of your fashion, what do you call it? Fashion clothing here today. As
Yes.
you're, I love the hat.
Thank you. It's the fall fashion.
The fall fashion.
Yes.
And this is a unique, I remember let's talking about this a month or so ago, and the fashion show is so unique the way you go about finding the clothes. So let's talk about the fashion show. First of all, when is it?
It's this Saturday at 11 a.m. at River Worship Center.
Okay, in Delano.
Yes.
And how do we find this church, the pastor?
The easiest way is to go to the website, and then you can just click on the directions page, and it'll take you right to it. But it's right off of Highway 411 in Delano.
411, easy to find, and the
Right.
website would be?
riverworshipcenter.com.
See, you can remember that. Even I can remember that. riverworshipcenter.com. So that's coming up Saturday, and going to be a lot of fun. More than just pretty ladies on the what they call it, the catwalk.
The runway.
The runway.
Yes.
I knew it was something like that. But also going to have a lot of activities. I'm sure there'll be food and entertainment, and especially if Zandra Whaley's there.
Yes. Xandra is our MC this year, so it will be great.
Zandra will be entertaining herself. Of course, she co-hosts here with me on occasion. But let's talk about the fashion show and your concept of putting this fashion show on. You have a method behind your madness.
Yes, I go to thrift stores locally and everywhere we go. When we go out of state, I go look for the local thrift stores. And I go and find, what I will do is I'll look in the magazines, all the in-style magazines, or I'll go to the high-end stores or boutiques and see what's in style, and then I will go and look and mimic them in thrift
Really?
stores.
Ah.
And then take them and put the outfits together, accessories, everything that goes with it, and then we show them at the fashion show.
Oh my goodness. Well, this takes a lot of time.
Yes, it does.
But you're dedicated to this.
Yes.
Now I understand that you have a reason for doing this. Is it a fundraiser?
We are doing it as a fundraiser.
Okay.
We pick an organization every year to do it for, and we do it as a fundraiser, but we also do it to teach women, especially in this economic times, how they can
Yeah.
dress trendy and dress very nice for a low cost.
Yeah, that was the thing that I remembered this talking about. Some of the ladies you said, and how they just seem to blossom.
Yes, they
when
do.
you teach them how to coordinate and how to pick out
Yes.
the outfits. Do you ever take some of the ladies with you when you go shopping at the
Yes,
thrift
I do.
stores?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. And sometimes they're kind of overwhelmed, but I teach them how to do it and show them, because it can be overwhelming if you don't know how to do it. But I also teach this at the fashion show. You know, how you can go in and pick a specific thing, like if you're wanting shoes or a skirt or whatever, go to that area and look, and because it can be very overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. There was a time when, people didn't want to shop at thrift stores, but it's kind of a trendy thing to do now.
Yes, it is.
I was with my oldest granddaughter, she's 19, and a student at Lee University, and she called me the other day and said, "Granddad, let's have lunch." And I said, "Okay." And so she come bopping into my office and had on this new outfit, and I thought, "Wow, you look cute today." And she said, "Do you like this?" And I said, "Well, yeah." She said, "I paid 50 cents for it."
Right.
She'd been looking for a blue blazer. And I don't know, one of the thrift stores around in this region somewhere, and she shops at thrift stores. She and her friends, college students, they shop at thrift stores all the time. And of course, she loves Forever 21.
Yes.
But still, her favorite place to shop is the thrift stores. She
Yes.
loves getting the bargains, and she loves looking good in the bargains that she
Yes.
buys. And I thought, wow, 50 cents for a
Right.
blue blazer. That's
Yes.
amazing. So
Yes.
if you could find those kind of bargains, I'm sure the ladies are really pleased.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. They love it. And it helps women's self-esteem when they feel good about themselves. They're just a completely different person. I've seen them come in from not feeling good about themselves to when you put an outfit on them with everything, they feel great about themselves.
Yeah. Well, talk about the worship center, Pastor. How long have you been pastor there?
We've been there for 11 years. We
11
started
years.
the church, yes.
Wow. You
We
founded
pioneered
the
it,
church.
yes, sir.
Wow.
We sure
It
did.
sounds like you've got quite an outreach there in that little community.
We do. We enjoy doing things in the community, and this is one of our big events that we do. We do this in a fall festival normally, so we like doing this.
Yeah. And if people wanted to get more information about the worship center, I guess they can go to the website.
Yes, that'd be the best way at the website. They should be able to find out everything they need to know there.
Okay. And that again was
riverworshipcenter.com.
riverworshipcenter.com. Michelle, tell us what you hope to accomplish through this fashion show.
Well, I would love to have the different churches in our community, in our local areas, to be able to come together and it not be this church or that church, but we all come together and have something that we're reaching for and striving for in the community to help the ladies, but not only to help the ladies, but to help the organization that we've chosen to do a fundraiser for this year. For us all to come together and just have a day of just fun and fellowship, and it doesn't matter what label we have, on us, what socio background,
Right.
It doesn't matter. That's what I want.
And it's open to the whole community. Anybody's welcome to come. Is there admission charge to the show?
There's a $10 ticket fee, and all that goes to the organization that we choose, which is Mercy's Door this year.
Okay.
But we have no tickets left. We're sold out.
You're sold out already.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Now talk about your models. Where do you find your models?
Well, a lot of ladies come from our church, but a lot of them are local ladies in the community. A lot of them are my clients. I do hair also. So,
you?
So they are just local ladies. I try to get a variety of different ladies, so it's not just our church, but it's different churches and organizations.
So you have other organizations and groups that join you
Yes.
in this?
Yes.
Yeah. What, this is what, the third or fourth?
This is the third year.
Third year that you've done this.
Yes.
Has it grown through the years?
Yes. Yes. We need another venue.
You do?
We have no room.
Yeah, we need a new venue.
You have to build a
for
new
it.
building, Pastor.
That's right.
Just for the fashion show.
That's right. But we do. We're thinking about looking for something here in Cleveland next year to do it in.
Oh, that would be great.
Because we could easily double the attendance that we have, which would make it a much better fundraiser
Yeah.
for like Mercy's Door.
Uh-huh.
That's our heart, to raise funds for them and,
Yeah.
and to help the ladies as well.
Uh-huh. We're going to talk about Mercy's Door in a moment with Paula Malone. But it's just interesting to me, you talk about the self-esteem that it provides for the ladies who
Yes.
participate. But what about the husbands of the ladies? What's their response?
They are incredible. They actually are like, can we come to the fashion show?
Oh.
Can we come serve in any way? Because they love to see it. Because we put it on like a real New York fashion show. But I've had so many of the men have said it has really changed their relationship with their wives because they have more self-esteem. They feel better about themselves, and so they love it. They're very, very supportive.
Yeah, and I would imagine they're happy about the savings of
Savings,
money.
that's right. Yeah, they like that.
Yes.
We valet park all the ladies as well. And
Oh,
things
you
like
do?
that. We do. So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. So the husbands get involved in,
We
do,
in
yes.
supporting this effort.
Yeah, the men are very supportive of it. They came together, build the runway, because we build a runway that goes out from the platform and things like that. So, yeah, it takes an entire church's effort to put this on.
Oh,
so.
it sounds like a fantastic event. We're going to take a quick break and come back. I have a little blue bottle here that Michelle gave me. I want to tell you what that is in just a moment, and something else that you might be interested in. I'm going to take a quick break and do some headline news, and then we'll talk about this and some other things. I'm interested in the outfit that you have on yourself, and let you describe that to us. I assume that's one of the outfits you found somewhere at a thrift store?
This is an outfit that's come from a specialty shop too.
It did?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it in just a moment. 6:58, back in just a moment with more about the fashion show coming up this weekend. Don't go away.
Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland, is your #1 Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep dealer in this area. Stop by and see the brand new 2011 Chrysler 200. The 200 is essentially a new nameplate with a significant facelift to the outgoing 2010 Chrysler Sebring. A beautiful vehicle at an unbeatable price. And while you're there, check out the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee and the newly designed Dodge Durango. Redesigned, revamped, and reinvigorated. Yes, the Dodge Durango is back, bigger and better than ever. Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep offers a complete parts and service department with qualified service technicians to fix and repair your vehicle. So for your next brand new or pre-owned vehicle, make it Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Pastor Greg Casto with United Christian Church here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Do I have some exciting news for you? On September the 25th, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, the mighty Kingsman Quartet from Asheville, North Carolina is going to be here in concert. That's on Sunday night at 6 o'clock, September the 25th, right here at 2200 Peerless Road here in Cleveland, Tennessee. I want you to be here and be a part of this great concert.
How would you like to look and feel better? If so, then visit the Ford Center for Anti-Aging, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest. Dr. Ford has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding area since 1984. He is a licensed physician with the Board of Anti-Aging Medicine, offering affordable Botox injections. Botox is a medication that is used to treat dynamic wrinkles such as crow's feet, forehead lines, and frown lines. In addition to Botox therapy, rejuvenate and smooth wrinkled skin. The micro laser peel treats skin conditions associated with aging and active lifestyles. If you're looking for safe and affordable anti-aging treatment, call the Ford Center for Anti-Aging at 423-614-0535, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest.
Do you want to own your own business? Have you dreamed of being your own boss? If so, you do not want to miss the Be Your Own Boss Expo coming to Bradley Square Mall in Cleveland, Tennessee on Saturday, September 17th. If you're interested in owning your own business or working from home, be sure you come out to this free Be Your Own Boss Expo. If you currently own a small business and want networking opportunities and want to display your products or services, there are still tables available. For more information or to reserve your table, visit byobexpo.net or call 865-368-1095.
I'm Dr. James Markham, host of the television program Heart of Health, seen right here on WTNB television, Thursday at 7 o'clock, Friday at 8 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m.
I'm Wes Robbins with Landmark Insurance Brokerage. When it comes to employee benefits, we've got you covered. Call me today for the best service and best solutions to your group health and employee benefits needs. At Landmark Insurance Brokerage, we've got you covered.
7:02 is your time, 62 degrees on this what promises to be a rainy Monday. Talking to Michelle and Pat McCulley, pastors at River Worship Center in Delano, talking about their fashion show. Get back to that in just a moment, but first let's check up on the headline news. The Cleveland Municipal Airport Authority has unveiled a conceptual drawing of the new airport terminal. The authority is turning its attention to the terminal and the hangars as Phase 2 grade work winds down. Authority members call the computer-generated conceptual drawing of the new terminal facility a beautiful front door to our community. For folks coming into the airport, the terminal will be about 8,000 square feet. Cleveland residents may soon see smoke billowing out of the sewer system lines in their subdivisions. It's part of a costly but necessary sewer line rehab program. The first phase will center around areas behind the Village Green Shopping Center, South Lee Highway, Dockery Lane, Blue Springs Lane, and in general areas south of APD 40. Crews are working to detect cracks and leaks in the sewer system. And in spite of the devastating storms on April 27th, Bradley County residents have responded to the annual Shoes for Orphan Souls shoe drive by matching the number of shoes collected in 2010. That drive set a record last year with 3,000 pair. The shoes will be distributed to orphans everywhere, from Tennessee to Africa. The new Amazon distribution centers in Bradley and Hamilton counties have interviewed about 5,000 potential employees so far. 1,500 have been offered jobs with that giant retailer. The two facilities are projected to be up and running for the holiday season and provide jobs to about 10% of Hamilton and Bradley counties' unemployed population. That's good news. That's your headlines. Let's look at the forecast one more time. As the screen comes up, rain today. They're talking about some thunderstorms actually. Scattered showers again on Tuesday and thunderstorms again on Wednesday. Expect a high of about 76 on today, and then tomorrow chance of rain, 81 degrees, cooling off slightly on Wednesday with about 78 for the high. Overnight lows will be in the mid 60s. I'm sorry, not mid 60s, low 60s. And right now, it is 62 degrees as we turn back to our guests. We're so glad that they're here today because this is an interesting topic to me. This is Michelle McCulley and her husband Pat, who is the pastor at River Worship Center in Delano, talking about the fashion show and where they find the clothing. It's at thrift shops, thrift stores. We were talking during the break, you go from Atlanta to Nashville and even to Florida.
Yes.
When you go on vacation, you go thrift store shopping.
Yes, we do.
That's amazing. You must be a patient man, Pastor.
I don't know how patient I am, but it's her heart, and the church really gets behind it.
Yeah,
so
and so you shop for these items all year long.
Yes.
And where do you store them? You got to build an extra room on the house or something like that?
Yeah, we have an extra bedroom in the home that we keep everything in, so it's slam full too.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the outfit that you have on, Michelle. You were telling me how unique it is. Of course, if you went out and bought this at one of the malls somewhere,
Right.
paid full price for it, you'd spend several $100s
Yes.
for this. But I think the boots particularly, I'm intrigued by the boots, and you accessorize the boots even. Talk
Yes.
about the boots, where you got them and what you
Okay.
paid for them.
I paid $10 for the boots
$10.
at a local thrift store.
They look like leather, I don't know.
They're suede.
Suede,
Yes, they're
wow.
suede. And
Beautiful boots.
I added the little,
The
these
little
are
bracelet?
actually ankle bracelets, but
Uh-huh.
I just added them to it, and they were like $1 or $2
Yeah.
at a show I went to.
Uh-huh.
So
And the hat.
the hat, this wasn't from a retail, but I only paid $4 for it.
$4 for the
Yes.
hat. And the dress itself,
I think it was maybe $10
$10.
or $15.
So you've got less than $40 tied up
Yes.
in this entire ensemble.
Yes.
That's amazing. You go to the fashion show and you can buy these clothes, right?
Yes, the clothes will be for sale after the show. And we have everything from casual, like what I'm wearing, to church, cocktail. We have, this year we have a whole bridal party, and we have 5 wedding gowns this year. They're beautiful with the headpieces and everything, and nothing will be over $10.
Nothing
And
over
it's
$10.
all for sale.
I know the men are very supportive of this, Pastor.
Yes, we are. That's right. We like inexpensive.
They want to save money so they can buy fishing gear. That's what it
That's
is.
right. That's right. Dirt bikes. That's what we all do.
Or go duck hunting, or dirt biking. This is fantastic. You put on the show, and you offer the clothing for sale. The models are from the church,
Yes.
and you get the community involved.
Yes.
It's a great outreach for this
Yes.
community.
Yes.
Fantastic. And before the show, you handed me a little blue bottle, and you said, "Here, you might want to try this." I believe you said it was a shaving gel.
It is. It's a men's shave gel.
Tell us about that.
It's from my line, Vendima Girl. I have a makeup line.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and so it's from my makeup line, Vendima Girl. But it's amazing shave gel. I even have my ladies stealing it from their husbands. They love it so much.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, is it the type of gel, I guess you could use it in the shower
Yes.
if you wanted to.
Yes.
I will give that a try. And you have your own makeup line. And I understand that at the fashion show itself, there will be people doing makeup and hair.
Yes. They'll be using Vendima Girl makeup. Also, we'll be throwing out Vendima Girl makeup at the show.
Now, throwing it into the
yes,
audience?
giving it away. Yes,
Okay.
giving it away.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yes, giving it away. And then we have local makeup artists and local hairdressers that volunteer their time that day to come and do the ladies' hair and makeup, which is a big deal for a Saturday for a hairdresser or a makeup artist.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a big deal for them.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. And
It probably takes 40 volunteers to put this thing on.
really, that many? Wow. Plus, I think you said you valet park, and so from the
I'm
parking
counting those
lot all the
guys
way inside to running of the stage show itself,
Yes.
it takes a lot of coordination. Do you have live music coming this time?
No, we have we'll have it taped, but
Okay, but there will be music.
it's runway music. Yes,
Runway
and
music.
Lights.
You're going to have the flashing
yes,
lights.
The flashing lights. From the time they get in the lobby, we're having a fairy tale scene when they come in the lobby this year. It's amazing. Feathers will be everywhere. And so when they come in the lobby till they get to end to sit down into the runway, the whole thing is...
It won't look like a
show.
church.
No, it does not look like a church.
Takes a lot of effort to transform that facility.
Yeah.
You mentioned the feathers. I noticed I was with my granddaughter yesterday. We stopped at one of the stores in the mall, and feathers are really popular where they
Yes.
pleat them, or whatever the term is, put them in the hair.
Yes.
And so you've got that going on too. Huh?
They will be, yes, there will be feathers in the hair, feather headpieces, feather masquerades this year. It's amazing.
It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Again, the time is Saturday. What time does it start?
It starts at 11,
11 a.m.
and we will be streaming that, right?
Yes, it'll be on Ustream. They can go to our website and watch the show live as well.
So if they can't make it out, they can see the show.
Yeah,
they're going to get great ideas about how to shop and how to accessorize, and this is something you do all year.
Yes.
Wow, that's just incredible. So 11 o'clock at the River Worship Center in Delano, and you're going to have to make a bigger place because you just about sold out of tickets, haven't you?
Yes, sir. We have sold out.
But they can watch it online, so they'll stream it online. Go to the website, River Worship Center, and that's .com, right?
It is
riverworshipcenter.com, and you can see it, get some great ideas. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yes, it will.
I kind of like to go myself. Wow.
It'll be archived so they can watch it at any
Oh, they
time.
can?
They don't have
Okay.
to watch it live,
Great.
so it'll be there.
Well, it's a fun event, and I have to admit, I've never heard of a church doing anything like this before, and it's just a great event. And I think it's wonderful that you're helping the ladies' self-esteem.
Yes.
And in this economy, you're saving money in the process.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
great. We're going to come back in a moment and talk to Paula Malone. Of course, the fashion show benefits Mercy's Door.
Yes, it does.
That's a local nonprofit or area nonprofit. We're going to talk to Paula Malone about Mercy's Door and what they're doing and how they're benefiting from this fashion show. Michelle McCulley and her husband Pat McCulley from River Worship Center. Thanks so much
Thank you.
for sharing with us.
Thank
and
you.
don't forget, mark it on your calendar on Saturday and click on the website and you can watch it. Back in just a moment. It's 7-11.
Hello, I'm Pastor Greg Casto with United Christian Church here in Cleveland, Tennessee. Do I have some exciting news for you? On September the 25th, right here in Cleveland, Tennessee, the mighty Kingsman Quartet from Asheville, North Carolina is going to be here in concert. That's on Sunday night at 6 o'clock, September the 25th, right here at 2200 Peerless Road here in Cleveland, Tennessee. I want you to be here and be a part of this great concert.
I'm Kathy Guy with Landmark Insurance Brokerage. Call us today for all your personal insurance needs. With 28 years in the insurance business, I have the solutions and pricing you are looking for. At Landmark Insurance Brokerage, we've got you covered.
Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland, is your #1 Dodge Chrysler and Jeep dealer in this area. Stop by and see the brand new 2011 Chrysler 200. The 200 is essentially a new nameplate with a significant facelift to the outgoing 2010 Chrysler Sebring. A beautiful vehicle at an unbeatable price. And while you're there, check out the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee and the newly designed Dodge Durango. Redesigned, revamped, and reinvigorated. Yes, the Dodge Durango is back, bigger and better than ever. Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep offers a complete parts and service department with qualified service technicians to fix and repair your vehicle. So for your next brand new or pre-owned vehicle, make it Kyle Dodge Chrysler Jeep, located at 511 South Lee Highway in Cleveland.
I'm Dr. James Markham, host of the television program Heart of Health, seen right here on WTNB television. Thursday at 7 o'clock, Friday at 8 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m.
How would you like to look and feel better? If so, then visit the Ford Center for Anti-Aging, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest. Dr. Ford has been serving Cleveland and the surrounding area since 1984. He is a licensed physician with the Board of Anti-Aging Medicine, offering affordable Botox injections. Botox is a medication that is used to treat dynamic wrinkles such as crow's feet, forehead lines, and frown lines. In addition to Botox therapy, rejuvenate and smooth wrinkled skin. The micro-laser peel treats skin conditions associated with aging and active lifestyles. If you're looking for safe and affordable anti-aging treatment, call the Ford Center for Anti-Aging at 423-614-0535, located at 2020 Key Street Northwest.
Do you want to own your own business? Have you dreamed of being your own boss? If so, you do not want to miss the Be Your Own Boss Expo coming to Bradley Square Mall in Cleveland, Tennessee on Saturday, September 17th. If you're interested in owning your own business or working from home, be sure you come out to this free Be Your Own Boss Expo. If you currently own a small business and want networking opportunities and want to display your products or services, there are still tables available. For more information or to reserve your table, visit byobexpo.net or call 865-368-1095.
And we're back and glad that you're still with us today. We're talking about that really interesting fashion show coming up Saturday at 11 at River Worship Center in Delano. It's 7:15, and we're talking now to Paula Malone. We'll still have with us Michelle McCulley. And Paula is, I guess you and your husband, you're the director of an organization called Mercy's Door.
Yes.
And you were here before, and the reason you're here is because Mercy's Door is going to benefit from this fashion show.
Yes, yes.
So tell us first of all about Mercy's Door, what it does and who you're trying to reach.
Mercy's Door is homes created for children who have been abandoned, abused, and or neglected. They've been taken away from their parents.
Oh.
So it's homes that were created to give them a safe place to live and grow and find out about the love of God.
Yeah.
And, you know, lastly, I say is to break the cycle of things that they've been through. Their children, what they've been through, their children won't have to go through.
Yeah, breaking the cycle is so important, and because it is a cycle, isn't it?
Yes.
Talk about
yes.
that.
Well, if, you know, the cycle of parents who are either on drugs, meth, you know.
It's kind of a generational thing. It
is,
perpetuates, doesn't it?
Right. And so, you know, if the kids see the way that they've grown up and the way that they've lived there, and they see that there is no better way,
They
then
don't know any
they
different.
repeat it.
Yeah.
They don't know any different,
Yeah.
and they end up repeating.
Yeah. My oldest son is a deputy sheriff in the Midwest in Kansas City area, and he talks about that, the generational cycle. He says he sees the grandfather, and then he's seen the father, and then he sees the grandson, and then the great-grandson. He said it's a complete generational thing,
Right.
and you have to find a way to break the cycle, and that's what Mercy's Door is all about.
Yes.
So
Yes,
how
sir.
big of a problem is it? How many children do you see on an annual basis?
Well, we have a capacity for 20.
Do you?
We have 3 homes.
Oh, great.
We try to keep it small inside the home so that we can teach the children what a home is supposed to be
Yeah,
like.
what a family looks like.
Right. And so the two of the homes we started in 2007, and 2 of the homes have 6 boys apiece.
Oh.
And we have one home that opened up in 2009 for girls that serves 8 girls.
Now, how do you find your clients? Are they court appointed, sent there, or
Yes.
how does that?
Yes,
how does that work?
most of them are. Sometimes we will get calls from grandparents or something that, you know, they're raising their grandchildren and they're just too old. They can't, you know, deal with some of the issues and stuff that are, you know, taking place. And, you know, there's times that we have taken them. Some of the, there's a time where we had a judge call us and say, can you know, I know this kid, can you please, you know, take him? And we'd actually had this particular boy in the past, went back home with his parents, and then just, you know, the judge just knew the whole situation and how he was when he was with us.
Yeah.
And so we, you know, agreed to take him back before he went into state custody.
Yeah, that's quite a commitment.
Yes.
For you and your husband to take on something, ministering to troubled children, because that's got to be a challenge.
It is. It
Wow.
is. But in the end, it's a huge reward.
Just raising your own children is a challenge. I raised 3 boys, and I love them dearly, but that's still a challenge,
It
raising
is.
3 boys.
It is.
And then to take on someone else's child who may be, you know, maybe a troubled child. That's got to be a great commitment.
Right. Well, anytime, I mean, a child is, you know, I know we say troubled and everything, but, you know, they're at risk. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, when there's a parent that is not being a parent and is absentee, because, I mean, you know, as parents, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
But then there's, you know, that absentee where, you know, they're just not there. They're not teaching them, you know, the virtues and integrity and the character of, you know, life in general. It makes it a whole lot harder.
Yeah.
So we end up having to back up from the time the child was 5, 6, 7, you know, when we're teaching our children about the things, you know, at that age, we have to back up when they're, you know, 13, 14, and it does make it harder.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible.
And you've been doing this since 07.
Yes.
Talk about some of the successes that you've seen, how you've changed some children's lives.
Well, I have some letters if that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that'd be
So,
great.
Of course, boys are more not as long-winded as girls, so I'll just read like 1 or 2 of the boys.
We have plenty of time. Go ahead.
This is from one of the kids. Of course, I can't say names or anything.
Right.
It says, I'm doing well. I start college in the fall. I just wanted to tell Mercy's Door, thank you for everything that you've done for me. You changed the way I look at life. I thought life was all about having fun and stealing and all the other bad stuff. You showed me that it was about family and love. You changed my life. Thanks again for everything you did for me. Here's another one from one of the boys. At my time there at Mercy's Door, these 2 particular boys have gone on. At my time there at Mercy's Door, I found things in life that I've never experienced. You have changed my perspective in life, changed the way I lived, the way I thought, stuff I did, and believe me, I was not a good person. I now know the real meaning of mercy and what a family environment looks like. There are people there to show you the right road to take in life to be successful. You are and will always be a part of my family. Thank you. And of course, I'm going to read just one of the girls because,
Sure.
like I said, girls are a whole lot more long-winded. It says, I want to thank you for all that you do for me and the others at Mercy's Door. This particular girl is still here. This is an amazing place, and we are all lucky to be here. You are all true blessings. You all are true blessings in each of our lives. Y'all provide us with clothes, food, and a nice house, transportation, and all the things that we need. We love you so much, and I greatly appreciate it. You are all special in your own ways, and each of you work hard to make sure that we have the best. Y'all give your all in everything you do, and I couldn't ask for better people in my life. I have grown in so many ways being here at Mercy's Door. I arrived a 15-year-old immature child who was only concerned with herself and the world around her. I never thought about my future and how the things I would do will affect me my whole life. Now, after being here 7.5 months, I realize that the world doesn't revolve around me and that sometimes I should put others before myself. Now I continuously think of what will happen to me in the future and how my life will turn out, how the things I do now affect me, and how sometimes you have to do what you know is right, even if it's hard or you're the only one doing it. I think I have matured at Mercy's Door, and I know my relationship with God and my sister has increased. and I thank God for I thank God for that each day. Because of Mercy's Door, I believe that my life will turn out a lot better than how it would have if I never came here. Mercy's Door has changed my life, my future, and all of my plans, and I'm grateful for that. I love everyone here and appreciate all that y'all do. May God continue to bless you. And then, of course, this was a letter that one of the girls wrote at Christmas. She said, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, I see. And that's from a 16-year-old girl?
She just turned 16.
Just
yes.
turned 16. Wow, that's amazing. And you can see the growth and maturity in the letter as she talks
Right.
about her time there in 7.5 months. Michelle, of course, you're heading up the fashion show, but talk about why the church decided to focus on helping Mercy's Door.
Well, I see them, Paula and Randall go to our church, and I see their lives and I see their dedication to the children. But the Word commands us. He doesn't say if you want to. He commands to take care of the widows and the orphans and their orphan children.
Yeah.
And so we just felt, we prayed, and we felt that's who we needed to sow this into was them and their children and their children's home, because we see the dedication and the time and the sacrifice that you know that they have put into it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you say you have 3 homes, so you obviously have to have some staff to help you.
Yes.
Talk about that.
We have house parents that live in the house,
Uh-huh.
basically lay their life down. They've either raised their children already, and they come there and they parent and raise these children. We have counselors on staff.
Okay.
We have tutors to help them most of the time, because the children have been moved from one place to the other. They are behind in school. So we have tutors that are there and help them with their schoolwork. We actually have a director that runs the whole program.
I see.
Right. And I kind of go and fundraise and
Oh.
and try to raise funds and stuff for the homes.
Sure, because you exist on the goodwill of the community, I
Yes.
guess, charitable
Yes.
contributions from the
Yes.
community.
Yes, we do.
And well, what a great cause, helping kids, building futures for these kids. These letters are just outstanding, talking about the lives that you've impacted there. Now, your offices are located in Dalton.
Yes, we are in Dalton, Georgia.
Dalton, Georgia. I'm curious, of course, you're from this area. You're a graduate of Bradley Central High School, in fact. You and your husband both. You're
Yes. Yes.
Bradley Bears.
That's right.
Go Bears. I'm curious why you chose Dalton.
Well, I think I could go back just a little bit. My mother, the whole reason that this kind of started was my mother was murdered when I was 7.
Oh.
So I truly understand what it's like to be not to be raised by the person that was meant to raise you. So I guess that's where my heart and compassion comes, into serving these children.
Sure.
And knowing where they're at in their life. And of course, like you said, my husband and I, met each other in high school. We got cutest couple.
Oh.
Senior superlative. So, and I think that's a testimony in itself that we've been together and
Yeah.
we're married right out of high school.
Since high school.
And so at that point, I don't know, I guess several years ago, I just started talking something that I'd always wanted to do, and started talking to his father-in-law and my father-in-law, and he was born and raised in Dalton, Georgia. And so when we started talking about it and him helping us set this up financially, of course, there's a huge, financial, I wouldn't say burden, but it's a responsibility
Oh, yeah.
that
It's
goes
quite a
along with it.
commitment.
So he's, when we started talking about it, of course, him being born and raised in Dalton, Georgia, wanted to take it back there.
I see.
And it's our heart because, Cleveland is being, born and raised here. You want to bring it, what we do there, we want to bring it here. But of course, that will come in time.
Is that a future goal that you might have?
It's a future goal, vision
Okay.
that we have.
Good.
But of course, it'll come in time.
Sure.
when-
Now, even though the homes are in Dalton, do you take children from the surrounding area, even in Southeast Tennessee?
Yes, we can.
You can?
Yes, we can.
Okay. And you're ministering to 20 children so
Yes.
far this year.
Yes.
You have capacity for 20 children.
Yes.
It's fantastic what you're doing. And if people want more information about Mercy's Door, or even how to contribute, how can they do that?
They can go to the website, is mercysdoor.net, and there's a little icon, I guess you say. I'm not really computer illiterate, but that says where you can donate. So you can click on that, and you can go through PayPal or to donate.
And it is tax deductible, I would assume.
Yes, it is.
501c3. C3, that's very good. Great organization, and obviously doing a fantastic job. And as the economy seems like it's in the tank and we're in a time of recession, do you find that this is a greater challenge for you? More children are suffering in this situation as the economy worsens?
Yes, there are, because of the financial stress.
Yeah.
On homes and marriages and.
And of course, that means the economy is impacting what you do as well, so you also need the contributions. I hope that you'll take it to heart and contribute. Look them up online and learn all about Mercy's Door. And these are local folks, and they're doing a great job impacting lives. And it's just a great thing that you're doing. And when you found out that they were going to do the fashion show and named you as the benefactor, what did that do for you and your husband?
We were very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah. Do you participate in the fashion show?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
One of the models, or?
I am. I'm one
great.
of the models, and help out any way that we can.
Yeah.
And it's funny, they were talking about the men wanting to come. All of the boys at Mercy's Door want to come too.
Oh,
of course, the girls get to come, and they love it. They love it.
Oh yeah.
So.
It sounds like a fun event. And will it be streaming live, Michelle?
Yes.
But it'll be archived as well,
Yes.
so you can go to riverworshipcenter.com.
Yes.
And you can watch it anytime, Saturday at 11 or anytime thereafter you can watch it. Well, it's great. I just appreciate what you ladies are doing. Appreciate you getting up early to come in and sharing with us. And I love the outfit.
Thank you.
$40 outfit. It looks like $1 million, but it's a $40 outfit. And any lady can dress that way. They just have, and you're going to teach them how to shop and how to accessorize, and all the clothes are for sale at the fashion show. So keep that in mind. We're just about to run out of time, but I want to thank Michelle McCulley, also her husband, who is pastor at River Worship Center, for being here as well and talking about what they're doing in that community in Delano. And also want to thank Paula for coming and sharing about Mercy's Door. And wish you great success. Really do. And come back anytime.
Thank you.
We've got to run. It's 7:30. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.